Hey y'all, thank you for coming back for another vlog this week. This week it's just going to be my cleaning day. So I usually split up my cleaning days into 2 days because I like to really focus on the restrooms one day, and then the second day I really focus like at the living room, the dining room, and then mopping. So it may or may not be split into 2 days, who knows. Let's see how I feel after I clean the restrooms first, because that's where I'm gonna start. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. So thank you again so much for watching, and let's get to cleaning. Whenever I begin cleaning, my first task is always my kids' restroom. So here, what I'm doing is I'm just reorganizing their buckets, I would say. I make sure that my girls are stocked with their needs. I'm making sure that there's not any empty boxes. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes they forget to throw, the empty boxes away. But I look at the stock, look what it looks like, and then if I need to purchase any shampoo, any hygiene things, I make sure that I put it on my list. And here, I'm just throwing away the used up toilet paper stuff, and yeah, I'm just getting it prepped for cleaning. I make sure I take out everything from the shower and the tub area. And then right here, I am removing the shower curtain so I can wash it. I always have a backup one. I remove the toilet seat. And then one of the first things before I actually start cleaning is I always vacuum, because I strongly dislike hair all over my sponges and my rags, my microfiber rags, whenever I am cleaning or wiping down. So it's a huge pet peeve of mine, and it's one of the things that grosses me out. I don't get all of the hair, but I try my best to get the majority of it. And so we have 2 girls, so sometimes there is a good amount of just hair whenever they brush out their hair. So here I am. It's sped up, definitely. I do not clean this fast. This is me finishing up their shower area, and then I move on to their toilet. And then after this, I believe I'm going to begin scrubbing the restroom floor. So the restroom floor, I didn't record me scrubbing it because my bottom was like going to be in the camera, and I didn't want that. But I actually use a scrub that I'm actually going to show here shortly after I clean up this floor. I actually clean up and scrub the restroom floor separately from me actually mopping where the sink area is at. It is one of the things that I was just introduced to, really. I didn't always do that, but I watched Vanessa Amato on Instagram and TikTok whenever I did have TikTok, and it's one of the things that I picked up from her, is to make sure that you scrub your toilet room separately from actually mopping. It's something that she does, so I started doing it. So what my cleaning weeks usually look like, I really do try to split it up between 2 days, because sometimes I do have to clean a lot more than usual. However, I always start with my restrooms. I start with my kids' restroom. I then move on to our restroom. And then after that, I move on to the living room, and then my dining room, and then my kitchen. And then usually mopping is my very, very last task. And I sometimes get everything done in one day, but I've kind of learned to kind of space it out, because then I get really, really tired. So I've been doing my mopping days the second day, obviously. So I turned off the light to clean up the mirror, because it's another hack that I picked up from Vanessa Amato on social media. I really, really actually enjoy watching her. I enjoy her cleaning videos. I have picked up certain products from the store because she recommends them. One of the products that I use in this specific cleaning blog is the Clorox Tilex and then the Clorox Sentiva. those are like some of my go-to products. And then Dawn soap, I also use that. What else do I use? Microfiber cloths, obviously. I didn't always clean with microfiber cloths until I really started watching all of her videos, her cleaning videos, and I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to have some of those on hand. Okay, now we're moving on to my restroom, and I actually need a stool to get to the top of my shower because my shower is too tall for me. So yeah, have fun watching me scrub away on this. And I always hope I don't slip and fall. So let's hope I don't slip and fall. Whenever I clean my restroom, it is a bit challenging because I do have to use my step stool to be able to reach the highest part of my shower. And I really always make sure to pray that I don't slip and fall. There have been a few little slips and I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, am I going to slip today? But luckily I haven't slipped. I always just usually do the same routine from whenever I clean my kids' restroom. I always scrub down the shower first, scrub down the toilet room, and then move over to the sink. And I just want to make sure that you guys know that I don't always feel like cleaning, guys. It's just something that I know is going to make me feel better. It's kind of like working out. Like, you don't always feel like working out, but whenever you get it done and you get those 30 minutes in, you're like, okay, I was able to do that, and now I feel so much better. You just feel happier, and you're like, okay, that's another thing checked off from my list, right? So whenever I clean, I don't always feel like cleaning, but I know that my kids are going to come home from school and they're going to be able to enjoy a clean restroom or, a clean living room, a clean house. And one of the things that just makes my little heart smile is whenever my kids come home and they know that I've cleaned. They'll come up to me and they're like, hey, did you clean the restroom today? I'm like, I sure did. And they're like, thank you, Mom. And so anyway, it's just one of those little things that just makes my little heart happy. Seeing them happy and they know that they're taken care of just makes me feel happy. So one of the things that I actually do is I do a deep clean like this every 2 weeks. So, and then I maintain every 2 weeks. So I'll deep clean 1 week, and then I just, obviously you just make sure that you maintain the spaces, like you maintain the restroom and the kitchen, and you just maintain, right? And so, but mopping, whenever it comes to mopping, I do make sure that I do that weekly. Also because we definitely have dogs, and then vacuuming happens daily. So this schedule has really helped me really just keep up with my cleaning of the house, and helps me to not feel super, super burnt out. Because in my previous houses, I would make sure that I would clean every Saturday. That would be the thing that I would wake up doing is start cleaning when my husband did the lawn. And then eventually I was just kind of like, I don't want to clean every single Saturday morning. I actually want to go enjoy my life and do things that I want to do, right? Whenever I was growing up, I actually I grew up waking up on Saturday mornings cleaning, and I didn't want to do that. Whenever I became an adult, I was like, this has got to change. I'm done with the restrooms. It's 1:33 to be exact. I started the restrooms about 11 something. That's usually about the time that it takes me to do the restrooms. Next, I do have some time to get started in the living room, and then in the living room and the dining room. And then I don't think I'm gonna get any mopping done today. I'll probably leave that task for tomorrow just so that I'm like not super burnt out. But who knows? I might get it done tonight after the kids go to bed or whatever, but we'll see. So back to what I was talking about earlier is that I would, my family would wake up every Saturday morning to clean. My mom had me up by like 7 or 8 in the morning, and I hated it. I hated not being able to sleep in. It was just one of those things that I was like, whenever I'm older, I can't wait to not have to wake up early on Saturday mornings to clean. And it's so funny because I would still do that for the longest time. And then my husband and I got married, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this every Saturday. Let's go out and enjoy the day. And I say all that to say this. I don't wake up my kids at 7, 8 in the morning on Saturday mornings to go to clean their room. It's just one of those things where I'm just kind of like, that's your room. Keep it clean. Do what you got to do. And if it's not clean, just keep the door shut. There are times, whenever you're just kind of like, okay, it's time to clean your bedroom. But outside of that, I don't wake up my children early on the weekends just to clean. I allow them to sleep in. I allow them to do their thing. And that is one thing that I make sure to change now that I'm a parent. My favorite thing to clean is my kitchen. This is like my sanctuary. This is where family gets together, where we eat, where we break bread, where we make desserts, where we have laughs, where we just commune together and we have conversations. And, food is just one of those things that everybody can just gather around and just have a good time. And so the kitchen is my favorite part of the house. It is the favorite part that I like to clean, and it just really it soothes me whenever I'm cleaning my kitchen, especially whenever I put my kitchen to bed at night. I love it. Which brings me to my least favorite chore. This takes the cake above cleaning the restrooms. Like, I really, really do not like laundry. Hey y'all, so yesterday I did not finish cleaning. The only thing that is left is to mop. So I'm going to be cleaning the baseboards, cleaning up my kitchen just a little bit, and then mopping. And then I'll be done with my cleaning for the week. So let's get to it. My mopping routine is I always vacuum first. Again, we have dogs. We actually have a blue heeler. Her name is Wyatt. And then we have a Bernedoodle. Her name is Savannah. And my blue heeler just sheds so much. So I always make sure I start off by vacuuming, and then I clean the baseboards. And then after that, I mop. Hey y'all, so that is my cleaning video, my cleaning vlog this week. I am so tired. I'm extremely tired, but yeah, I hope that this vlog motivates you to clean your house even whenever we don't feel like it. I know for myself, whenever I have a clean home, I am just super, super happy. I hope that you come back for next week's video, and I will talk to you then. Bye.